Welcome to the Friday Night Feast. First Friday Night Feast of 2026. So, hope everybody had a great holiday. And I know we saw some of you afterwards. Hope everybody had a safe New Year's. And good to see you back. Feels like it's been a year.
It's been a year.
Yeah.
It's been a year, yeah.
Yeah.
Out there. King Roy, what's going on? Uh-oh, he's pulling out the good stuff. Orda, what's happening, brother?
What good stuff?
We have Chris with Perspective Metals with us tonight. Going to show off a couple of his pieces as well. First drop of the year, maybe a couple odds and ends.
What's going on, guys?
Thanks for joining us.
Okay. Give me a second here. See what's going on here. I'm not seeing anybody. Are you?
How's it going, Angela?
Slower selling machine. I don't even see her live here.
What's going on, King Roy? How's it going? John Falsing, how's it going?
Oh, I see. Okay. I didn't think we were working.
I'm sure a lot of you are probably like the rest of us and back at it today. Not Ricky. Ricky was goofing off like always, but some of us were busy.
It's been crazy these last few days with spot the way it is. Everything's selling out. Anything that's $1 below spot is gone. Website, eBay, people are crazy. But here we are again. Another Friday.
Yeah. All right. Well, as always, like last Friday, I mean, you never know what's going to happen. So that's why I always caution everyone, don't overextend. We did go up, 79 we closed at last week, and then we're at 73 tonight, right about. So,
no, he's on YouTube. Perspective Metals is on YouTube. Oh, he's muted. Sorry. Well,
only at the moment.
Sorry, I unmuted you.
My feet in the door.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, you were muted, so anything you said didn't come up. I didn't realize that. Unless
I think he muted himself on purpose.
Oh, all right, I'll mute you back. You can unmute yourself when you're ready. He did. Okay. Okay. All right, guys. So,
as always, who knows what's going to happen with the price of metals? So buy with caution, buy with care. And each week, like what was it yesterday? I kept hearing things about, it's going to drop. It's going to drop. It didn't seem to drop. So, again, who knows? But just buy with caution and, don't overextend yourself. But that being said, we are going to be back to our regular make and sell items and whatnot. So as far as the spot price deals, Ricky may or may not have some of those coming up. And again, I haven't had an opportunity to actually look through much of my stuff. When I get that opportunity, I'll try and see if there's anything in there we'd be willing to part with. But like most of you, I'm a collector, so I like collecting rather than selling.
Wait. Roy can't find it live either. You got it set something weird here, Brian.
What do you mean set something weird? It's set for
and something she can't comments. It's on FNF Friday Night Feast? Because Roy can't find it either.
Well, you can see, Ricky, can you
I
see
see it.
on the top?
I'm
Yeah, on the top of your screen.
Yeah, it works.
It's only streaming to 3 channels tonight.
Well, it was only
Two
2 when I did it. Right.
Yeah. There should be only 1 live tonight. 1 on Friday Night Feast, FNF Friday Night Feast, YouTube. It should be on Barely Living on YouTube. And it should be on the Friday Night Feast page on Facebook.
All right. Randy sees it. Jim Burke can't. So, Jim, maybe you were watching it on that other stream that I had it set on somehow. Try FNF Friday Night Feast. Hang on. Let me post a link here. Give me a second. Oh, but they're not going to be able to find it, though. Jeez. Copy this.
What's happening, Will Ladd?
Messenger, Roy.
Yeah, so
Paste.
however it was set, StreamYard has some new weird thing on there. Like Ricky was talking about, I went on there, I tried to remove those settings. So hopefully it's just streaming to 1 Friday Night Feast on YouTube now. And also the Barely Living page on YouTube.
David Sweet.
What's going on, David Sweet? And then on Facebook, it will only be streaming to the Friday Night Feast page, not the group, but the Friday Night Feast page on YouTube. On Facebook, sorry. It does not allow streaming to groups. So the group is still the active place for buying and selling on Facebook. What's happening, Ben Rederath? How are you? Happy New Year. Everyone's cameras look great. Appreciate that, Orda. Thank you. Yeah, it's nice to hear the feedback. Hopefully streaming off Ricky's page, it'll be better moving forward. Off of Ricky's Wi-Fi, sorry. YouTube, whatever internet you have.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that being said, we got our give back giveaway from last week. What's happening, Michael Hernandez? I'm going to read off the list. It was kind of jumbled. So Ricky and I did our best.
It was a while
to compile the list tonight. So if you don't hear your name and you bought something, please let us know, and we will add you on before we spin it. But this is for those that were on last week, the 26th and 26th of December. So we got Roy Trejo, Mike Roberts, Randy Combs, Will Land, Sean Dower, Ron Barringer, Greg Richards, Ash Mack, Brad V, Timothy Crofton. Did I get that right, Ricky?
Yeah, close. I know who he is.
Okay. My apologies, Timothy. Greg Cook, David Rowland, and Sterner Reynolds. So if you didn't hear your name and you bought something last week, please let me know, and we will get you added on there. So we'll give you guys just a minute.
This is from last week, David.
Yes.
Anybody bought anything last week? Last week was just spot sales. We didn't offer anything, did we? No. Last week was only just spot.
I don't have a big list on my end.
Yeah.
Oh, from the Christmas giveaways week. No, that was the week before, which would have been the 19th. Which, hold on. Yeah, you would have been on that wheel, David Sweet, because I have your name on the list for that. So this is just for those that were on last week, the 26th, day after Christmas. All right. I see no other comments, so we're going to go ahead and roll this. Again, half-ounce giveaway from Barely Living. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Greg Cook, congratulations. All right.
Where you got the CMG set and something else, I believe. May have been the week before, but you got on there anyway.
Good Lord.
Yeah. Yeah, you bought some. You bought the
Ricky's
CMG.
terrible.
That was last week. I read it
Yeah.
off my. It was last week.
All right.
Hey, you forgot to pay me for that, by the way. All right, here we go. We have two sizes. Oh, 1 second. This is called Send It. We have a small, just under an ounce, we're going to call it. So about an ounce, give or take a little bit. Then we have a large. These molds are made by 814 Casting, poured by the one and only. So we'll call these 2.93. Generally, they come back heavier. So the small one is a buy it now 132, and the large one is a buy it now 281. These will get posted on my page later. Tomorrow, you're looking at it, Mike. This is called Send It. Large, $281. Small, about 1 ounce at $132.
Nothing yet, Mike Roberts. We just started.
I may get lucky. Jenny, sweetheart, how are you?
Good evening, Jenny, sweetheart.
All right, no interest.
Arda, thank you.
We'll
yeah,
put,
814 did a nice job on that mold.
Yeah.
And we were able to get all the detail out of the board and everything.
So these little details. Yeah. Silver Bean, what's happening?
What's going on, Silver Bean? Happy New Year, everybody that's just joining us.
Small,
Mike Roberts,
132 and 281 for the large. 132 and 281. That's just antique. Haven't had it that long.
Yeah, the way the mold was printed, it almost has like a bit of a lip right there, so that when we antiqued, it caught a little bit of that antiquing under there.
Cool piece. Got a little thickness. Large one is, we're calling it 293. Around 3 ounces.
Again, just so everybody knows, we try to call them lighter, and we're never trying to short anybody. But like I have told you all previously, and for those that are joining us or might be new, if something needs a little bit more sanding or a little bit more whatever to make it look better, that's what I do to them. So it's never trying to short anybody weight. We try to be as fair as we can on them. But it's also about putting out quality. So if it takes a little bit of extra sanding, then sometimes that's what's required. But again, we try to be as fair as we can and call them lighter what they actually come out, just to be on the safe side as best as possible.
No dust. There ain't no dust on the new ones. Hey, is this picture clear? Is it all in centered and everything? Or is it cut off?
No, it's centered. I mean,
Okay.
I'm seeing it centered.
Yeah, I'm seeing it centered too, but when I watch it back, a couple times it was just like blocked out. You can only see parts of it. Oh, I guess I can look on YouTube myself. All right, go ahead, Brian.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna shrink you. All right.
That's
All right.
perfect. Okay, good deal. Thanks,
Wait,
Will.
what?
Florida, perfect.
All right, we're gonna offer our Carnival Bearded Lady tonight. So anybody that has the Carnival of Chaos series already, this is gonna be our Bearded Lady. These are right at 1 ounce, give or take just a hair. And these are gonna be a buy it now of 124. So buy it now 124 Bearded Lady.
John, they're going to cost you a little extra this time, just forewarning you.
Appreciate it, Jim. Mike Roberts. I also have an older number 13, or an older design, number 13. I'll show it to you if you want it. Give me a minute. Might have been a week you didn't join us. All right, I got 2 for Ricky, 1 for Jim Burke, 1 for Michael Hernandez, 1 for Michael Roberts, 1 for Randy Combs, 1 for Roy Trejo. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you. It'd be this one here, Mike Roberts. This would be the Ringmaster, number 13 of 30, if you'd like it. Appreciate it, Bill. Thank you. I'll send you a picture, Mike. Keep moving along.
Yes, it's new tonight.
All right. Ringmaster.
The first one he showed is the new one tonight.
All right. Appreciate it, Mike. Thank you. Yeah, Brad V, this is a new one right here, the Bearded Lady. The one I was just showing was number 13 that Mike Roberts had missed.
No, Mike, that's not me.
So it was his number. But yes, Brad V, this would be the new one. Queen's Beast capsule. Thanks for the heads up, Silverbean. These are also made by 814. The molds are made by 814 Casting. I appreciate it, Brad. I know I have a hard time with that. I don't like spending people's money for them. So, but I appreciate that you're here and you're able to let me know. All right.
Chris, you ready, buddy? You want me to just...
Sure.
Okay. Show stuff, you want me to show first?
You want to show off what we got?
Sure. Okay. All right. So let's do the first one. We have 2 pieces. Chris made these perspective metals. Made them a little while back. So first one is called Stitched. And there's going to be 2 sizes. The small is pretty beefy at, we'll call it a 2.4 ounce. We'll have different stamps on the back of the new ones though. Small is 2.4 ounce at 244, 244. And Then we have a large one. Came out amazing at 4.3, and the price on these is $383. Speak of the devil, Jay Poor's mold.
What's up, Jay Pores?
Jay Poor's made these molds. So we got the small one at 244, and we have the large one at 383.
Damn, the detail on that's sick.
Yep. And these are poured by Chris, Respective Metals.
This came out nice, Chris.
Thanks, buddy.
And they're beefy. Got some weight. Premiums haven't changed a bit. Only silver has. Very cool piece. Got Randy for a large.
Thank you, Randy.
That's fucking funny.
Yeah, that's a beast. That's a beast. You know, I'm always going to be down for 3. So, I'll have to suck it up on these things. Then we have Zombie Luigi, the Undead Plumber. How long have you been pouring?
It's been like 2 years now, on and off. I've been trying to get a little bit more into it now. So yeah, still a little new in the game. I just love watching all these pour artists bring out. I mean, everybody's stepping their game up every single day. It seems like the pours are just getting better and better. It's just something I'm passionate about. I do stack.
Can you see the comments? So Orda asked, were you a stacker before?
Yeah, I was.
Okay.
I did your basic like constitutional stuff, and then I honestly MK bars, and then the Golden Spartan like really got me into trying to do it myself. Just watching their work come out,
Right.
as well as a ton of other artists out there.
All right, so we have the small, which was what? We'll call it 1.60. And that's going to be a buy it now 186. 186. And then the large, we're going to call it 3.30. And again, they could come in where they're at 310. $310 for the large.
And to answer your question on my favorite pour so far, honestly, it was probably the Halloween release that I did. I don't have a image of that or a pour of that, but I do have like one of these COAs still. But
The mystery band one, I'll see if I can pull it out.
Oh, those were cool looking, man.
I'll see if I can pull it out. All right, I'm going to put you up. Chris, there you go. And these will be up on my page, guys. So if anybody changes their mind, I know silver's high and these heavy pieces don't help. But they're not a whole lot over spot when you look at them that way. Because the first ounce is where all the money is. And the rest is just spot. All right, Chris, you're up. You want to show them what you got? I'll see if I can find it.
I don't have too much I was planning on like putting up for sale at the moment, because I love to like stare at them for a while before I do. And then a couple of these are spoken for, but I'm going to show off like a couple of things I have and what I could remake. This right here, first of all, I need to get a better camera, it looks like, because I cannot get that in focus. That's probably the best we're going to get, it looks like. This is a album cover for Dave Matthews, The Mercy. So I rolled that out. And then been getting back into the investment pouring. And I'm sorry, my camera does not look like it's grabbing anything.
It's a little blurry looking, but maybe closer.
Was that like a Ninja Turtle?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the whole squad here. Bear with me. It's my first time ever doing something live or anything like that, and I kind of
No worries.
prepared for it a little better.
It takes a second to focus sometimes. But you are you using your phone?
No, I'm using my
Yeah, your phone's probably better for that, but either way.
I definitely would. I was having that. My kid spilled Sprite on the charger, so that was great. But we what we got, you know.
Is the lens
The
dirty?
whole squad here.
See if you can wipe the lens with your finger.
We got a little better.
Same thing, Billy.
I think it's just meant for like.
Brad said if you put your hand behind it, it'll help because it'll focus in. It won't focus in on the background.
Man, that's just rough.
Yeah, it's got to just sit for a second. It takes a second to focus. You got to just kind of hold it still, let the camera do its thing. Nope, I ain't doing it.
No, like the camera wants to do anything for me.
Yeah, I finally found a camera that kind of works. Mine's got
a laugh, Chris. You're like me. Fuck, it's just rough, like right away.
The Ninja Turtles, they're weighing like pretty much exactly an ounce a piece. They still need a little screw cleanup and stamping, but I was looking at for the 4, I could do 500 on the 4. This one's already spoken for, but this is like the detail, like even in the what the Grogu is holding, it actually says this is the way, and the detail actually pulls out on that, but I don't think it's gonna grab it.
Yeah, I gotta ask, what is a Grogu?
Grogu is Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda from Star Wars.
Yep.
So that's Grogu of Liberty right there. And this is the way is a pretty common statement from, for all the Star Wars people. I'm a pretty big Star Wars fan. Or Mandalorian really started that part off. This guy here, he's going to come in at like 2 ounces. Charmeleon, he's just jumping out of a controller. I don't feel like my camera's doing much justice on any of this right now.
That's all right. Ricky can send you a link to Emmett. He bought Emmett. Right, Ricky?
Yeah, I'm going to step my game up next time I pop on here. And this guy's 2 ounces. I do him at 240 as well.
Randy Combs said to let him know if you do another Grogu.
Who's that?
Randy Combs.
Okay. I can definitely do that. And that one's they're ranging from like 29 to 31 grams on the scale here. And then I got Venom. Some of the investment pours. He's 2.5 ounces. I could do him at like 255. I've had him for a little bit. I just couldn't get rid of him. He was one of my first investment pours. All of my stuff comes with a COA that I do kind of like a Pokemon card.
Oh, that's cool. Randy would like to buy your 2 ounce Charmander.
Charmeleon or Charmander? Okay. I can definitely get with you on that. I'll reach out after the show. Thank you. And then this is another old pour of mine, but I haven't wanted to get rid of them yet. This was one of my first sand pours once I went to Craig's Sand. But this right here is Rick from Rick and Morty. The detail on it you can't see, but it really got some pretty good detail on it. In the back, I had a old style logo. This would be stamped with the weight, and this is just under 2 ounces here. And I really never thought about selling it, but I would make more to sell. But I think I'm going to keep that one. And this is like Fantasia style Mickey Mouse. I think he's like 15 grams. I could also make more of those. If there's interest in it, I could bring it up, kind of see what it would be. I'm just starting to get into the pendants, just with the rate of silver. I kind of want to give you guys some bang for your buck. But this is a mushroom tree of life, and this is about 15 grams too, I believe. And again, I told you I was Dave Matthews guy, so I took that same Mercy album cover and I made it into a ring. Which, first thing tomorrow, I'm buying a new camera, I'll tell you that. Or charging my phone better. That's the Mercy Me album on the ring. I'm going to start messing with rings a little more. And then I did the Mercy Man on it. And I got a couple of these to get rid of. I took to a show and I sold a couple of them there. These are about 15 grams as well. Heart pendant, I can make those as well. Make any additional ones. I think I'm going to give this to my girlfriend. So, and I'm thinking about doing a little larger size as well. I just, that's pretty much what I got to show off. I just appreciate being involved in this community. I've met some really great people in the process. Here's a Tinkerbell. Just kind of learning my way around, doing the pendants. But that's all I got to offer here.
All right, now I found his other one, so what do I do with it? There we go, right in front of me. That's the one you're talking about?
Yeah, that was a fun pour, and design. That was a challenging design as well as a pour to get like the logo and the 999 fine silver in that, and kind of like just incorporate all those characters, and get that depth there. So I had a lot of fun with that one. That was probably one of the harder sand pours I had. I think that was what 2.7 ounces was the big one version.
Yep, 2.7. Yeah, cool piece.
Any stitch pours? I mean, I could definitely do some. The Tinkerbell, I could put her on the scale and see what she weighs. I got another variation of Tinkerbell as well. Because with the pendants, I mean, really what I've been doing is just doing a lot of dabbling and just kind of seeing what works. This is only like 4.8 grams.
Which one? Got your back up. Old school's not much. And did you get Randy? He said buy 2-ounce Charmander.
Yes, I got Randy's 2-ounce Charmander. I'll reach out to him. I think we've talked on Facebook. If not, I'll reach out on Facebook if that works for you.
Yep, that's perfect. And then Jenny, any stitch pours? Any stitch pour?
I actually have a stitch design that I was thinking about pouring very soon. So I could definitely reach out to you with a picture of that.
And then Mike Roberts, how much is Tinkerbell?
Tinkerbell weighed, what did I say, 5 grams? $22 divided by $30. Let's do $30 on that one.
That's cheap enough. That's very cheap.
Appreciate it.
Okay, then old schools, which one were you asking about? Same one? Dumps, what's going on?
That van, those are sold out, old school.
Yeah, I believe the vans are sold out. I don't think I have any more of those available. I did basically a limited mintage run. It was like basically I left it open until Halloween. So those will have to be secondary market on that. But thank you for the inquiry on it.
Dumps 15. This is Perspective Metals. Chris with Perspective Metals joining us this evening. Appreciate it, Mr. Blue.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
please hit the like button.
Smash that like button, everybody, please.
We got 32 people. Let's get 32 likes, please. If you're on your phone, you got to kind of X out the messages, and then you'll see the thumbs up, thumbs down. And then just click the activity again, and the messages pop right back up. I could never figure that out for years. Watching a show, I'd never know how to do the like button. So you just X where it says live chat. You got your like.
Who bought the Tinkerbell pennant? Mike Roberts.
Oh, thank you.
Is that who that was?
Yeah. It said Ben. I'm not sure. Randy got the other one.
And yeah, Randy bought the Charmander, and then Mike Roberts bought the Tinkerbell. How much was that? Buy it now. What? 30 what?
That's it, $30. I really, I'm not going to try to say now, but that would be fine with.
The first one was 30. Yeah. Tinkerbell, same price.
Yeah, Tinkerbell was $30 because it was the 5 grammer.
Okay.
I'm not sure what's sold.
I think, what did I say? $240 for the Charmeleon.
Oh, right, the 2 ouncer. Yep. Sorry, it's different. I'm thinking of pendant. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I just want to make sure I'm keeping the right track of what's going on. All right.
And again, that's pretty much what I got. Hopefully, I'll just keep coming out with some more stuff. But I just love just watching this hobby just manifest into whatever it comes into, and I just appreciate the support from everyone.
How long have you been pouring, Chris?
2 years now. A little over 2 years.
So I don't know if you answered that before, but I was curious, and I know Orta had asked, so my apologies if I didn't hear that prior.
Yeah, I have a lot of fun with making the designs. That's like really what I enjoy doing is like making the designs and printing them. Starting to get into the front and backs. I do have one more I could show off that man, this video is not going to do the justice, but Mama's Ink is she's got quite a few followers, and she is a beast when it comes to her artistic talent. She did a Simpsons style drawing here, and this is her original drawing. She used pen, and then I created a 2-ounce bar, and this one is actually a front and back. The back has more of a hammered style texture, but it's actually just 3D printed. And then all the information except for the actual weight is 3D printed, except for the stamp that I put on there, which would be exactly 2 ounces this weighs. And then I mounted it on I had it professionally mounted there. Thought about doing an auction on that. It's another one that I kind of recently did, and I just got to stare at it a little bit more before I'm probably ready to let that go. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
It is hard when you create stuff especially unique things and whatnot. It's hard to just make them and then send them off.
Yeah, that's the hardest thing for me is I just enjoy making them. And
we know about that.
It's hard for me to get rid of them. I have a couple more that I'm going to do for her. These are a couple more of her original drawings that I'm going to do. So keep an eye out for this bar. I think I'm going
That's
to make
awesome.
a total of 5 of these at like maybe we're going to go 1 ounce just because of the way spot price is. And then I'm going to auction off the original that'll be mounted the same way.
Shit, I need that one.
And then
Pinky in the brain.
I got this one she drew, which is absolutely like I'm going to have a lot of trouble getting rid of this one. This is all hand drawn again with the pen. It's a Roger Rabbit, and it's called. What she named it was "Some Days Are Better Than Others." And
that's awesome.
I'm gonna make the center one a bar. I think I'm gonna go with like 1 ounce on that. So then I'll do a mounted one. I can't speak on when I'm gonna release that one because I'll probably stare at that for a while. So that's why I'm gonna make about 5 of the actual drawing, as a bar. But it will be a front and back. I'm trying to work on that style. So we'll see what that looks like. And it should be not a bar like a perfect square. It's going to be in the shape of the actual drawing.
That's awesome.
And this one she sent me as well. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but I might do the same thing. I might just make this one a 1-on-1. But she's also somebody. If you like art, you can check her Facebook page out. It's Mama's Ink with 2 Ks. And she's always dropping some pretty awesome stuff. Trying to get her permission to do another Simpsons one as a bar. If she gives me the permission, she's already sold the actual drawing, but she might let me make bars out of it.
We'll ask, what's the weight of the Mickey Mouse Wizard pendant and price? Top left.
Let's weigh him out. Now, this one was actually spoken for, but I can definitely make one. Oh, there we go. But he's right about 9.1 grams. So let's see what that goes to. Do that one for like $50. Make that a $50 one there.
50 will, if you want that.
And that's Fantasia style. I mean, like, basically the reason why I made the Tinkerbell and the Mickey is because I took my daughter to Disney, and I got a family member that is a absolute Disney fanatic. So that one is going to him.
I think that was it. So I got a couple of Christmas pieces I can show you that he will make if wanted.
Hold on. Greg Richards would like to get one of those pendants, and Will Land would also like to get one of those Mickey pendants.
So Mickey times 2.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Chris also made this. This is called Stitched. There's a small 2.4 ounce at $2.44, and there's a large 4.3 ounce at $3.83. And this is going to lead up to Brian. We have a small and a large Zombie Luigi, the Undead Plumber. Small is about 1.6 at $1.86. The large is a 3.3 at $3.10. Sean's just ready to buy something. All right, and these will be up on my page if anyone else wants anything here. It'll be, how long do you think turnaround time? A couple weeks?
Yeah, give me 2 weeks for the. About 2 weeks will be good for probably all of them.
Okay.
We got 2 Mickey pendants. Did you already have one? You're just adding an additional?
No.
Oh, go
We'll
ahead, Ricky.
We'll take two. We'll take two.
Okay, so 3 total.
And then we got, and then we got this guy. What's called Send It, small, 1 ounce-ish, 132, large, 2.93, is 281. That's a barely living. And then from Luigi the Plumber, we go to, you ready? To this guy. Speaking of plumbers.
All right. Well, this is kind of dumb, but I was just bored today. So, same shit, plunge on. So these are just, it's a little toilet plunger, kind of 3D, whatever. It's got BL on the other side. Buy it now, large, send it. Right on, I got you, Randy. All right. So these are right around 1.5 ounce. It's more of a, start the year off. We're only going to offer them tonight. They will not be offered. So if nobody buys them, that's fine as well. And these are about right around 1.45 to 1.50. These are going to be a buy now 162. So same shit, plunge on. And then it's just got a BL on the back. These will be rim stamped. So they'll be stamped on the rim. But this is just something I hand carved this morning. If we don't like it, no worries.
Greg Richards, take one.
Appreciate it, Greg. Thank you.
Don, I'll show you in a second.
All right. And then for those that weren't here, this is the next in the Carnival of Chaos. And the bearded lady, these are buy it now 124, right around 1 ounce. So if you weren't here when we dropped these earlier, buy it now 124. All right. And then I have 2 of these. So this is just more of something funny, I thought. So it's a little 3D plunger. So these are shiny, not antiqued. There is no weight hallmarking. There is a maker's mark and a 999. Let's see if we can get that to pull up. All right, well, doubtful, but either way, they're hallmarked on the handle with a little BL and a 999. Yeah, a little silver plunger. So sometimes you're stuck dealing with shit, These are going to be a buy it now. I only have 2 that I'm making tonight. They're right around 0.45 and be a buy it now 95. So the first 2 95s, buy it now 95s. If you want them, are the first 2 that will get them. Greg Richards will take them both. Thank you, Greg. Sorry, guys. Greg's taking those. I'll make a few more if there's interest, but they'll just be a buy them on the live. No.
3 more.
What?
3 more later. Ben, Mike, me. Ben Rhetoric. Mike
Right. If you guys want them, I'll make 3 more then. So,
put the plunger on top of the skull.
What?
Put the plunger on top of the skull right next to it. There you go.
Knock everything down. Hey,
Might need a piece of something in there to hold it, but yep,
very slippery.
that's funny.
Sticky shit, man.
Anybody need a skull to go with it? 210 stacks.
Brandon, I did not, but I can write you down for that if you'd like. I did not see your buy it now. Thank you.
All right, Don, here is, give me a second, Brian, 1 second. This was the Frankenstein. There are 2 sizes, a small for $244. That's this one. And then there is a large for $383. Calling this 2.4 ounce, and the large is 4.3 ounce. Big, heavy chunker. This guy. Thick. And Perspective Metals made these. Calling it 4.3 at $383. They'll be up on my group tonight or tomorrow.
And all my stuff will start coming out with a updated stamp now.
Yep, stamps. And Brian's going to order them a couple extras. And, yep. Take a small one, Don. King Roy, small one.
For which?
We got Don Paul for a small.
On which, Ricky?
Stitched. Frankenstein. Small for King Roy. And then the small skateboard, John, is it's about an ounce at 132. You good? Let's see. Okay. Well, let me show this real quick one more time. All right. Chris Perspective made these. So there's a small stitched Frankenstein. $244 for the small, $383 for the large. Then you have Zombie Luigi. Got a small 1.6 for $186, and then the large is on a 3.3 for $310. The Undead Plumber. I wonder if the mop will fit in his hand. Ha. Luigi. Okay, you got something else? I know you do.
I know you do.
I know you got a mouse sitting right there with your name on it.
I had this come to my attention. So this is a Reckless Metals Chaos Barely Living 3-way collab, 100-gram bar. This is several years old now. These were made when I was out visiting Reckless in Utah. So this is serial number 10. Come on, focus.
No, you want to. There it is.
Oh, whatever.
100 gram, number 10. That was a few years ago, back in July.
Yeah.
That got to be 3-4 years ago, right?
Yeah. Yeah, probably.
That's when you made the July pours.
Correct. So this would be a buy it now $234. This would be at spot price, serial number 10.
Wow.
Anyone would like that. So I'd do it at spot price, $234, same as we offered the 2-ounce rounds. Should that one.
Mike Roberts will take it.
That's funny, Steve. I appreciate that, Mike. Thank you. Sorry, Dave, beat you to it. It's the only one I had here. right. I just wanted to share these real quick. This is something I've been working on. So I posted one of these the other day. Oh, let me throw it. Why not?
Yeah.
The very first one I made, I gave to my sister for Christmas. So these are in sterling, little death moth, and then what I do is I cut out the whole center area. I end up soldering a backing plate to it, and then I build the setting for the turquoise, and then shape up the turquoise and set it in. So this is 4 of these total so far. But just sharing something I've been working on. Coming up, we are going to be offering the Black Hand Bullion Las Vegas pieces. So we're going to offer these. What's that?
Let me get a picture of it.
We're going to offer these next week. We have the small and the large of these that we're going to offer. Ricky was here when we, Ricky and Charles both were here when we made the first couple of these. So Charles has been busy and hit me up, asked if I would help complete the rest of them. So we will offer these up to you guys next week. And with how much Spot's been changing, we're only going to offer them that night at that price. And we cannot lock that in moving forward without knowing what's happening. This year we got one of our dies we had remade. So we got this back in today. I kind of had to shape up my own piece in the graphite to kind of make this fit. I may revamp that a little bit, see if we can get the weight down a little. This one I had to pour at 2.5 to get it to pour and stamp. So this is a sample. It's a test strike. It's 2.51. So we were going to auction this one tonight. The starting bid will be 185 starting bid. So we were going to try and offer these in the future, see if I could get them down in weight. So this is a sample test strike. Appreciate that, King Roy. So we got a starting bid of 200 from King Roy. Sorry, Dumps. 210 from Randy. Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it, guys. 215 to Hard Knocks, 220 to King Roy. Sorry, Ricky. You're just a little behind King Roy.
I see that. I see it first on my YouTube. Well, I'm ahead of Brad on YouTube and here.
All right, we got King Roy at 220 going once.
So we're going backwards.
A little behind.
Going backwards.
The what?
We're going backwards.
Yeah. 225 to Ricky. And 225 to Ricky going once.
You're going to make these as a regular thing, right? King Roy 230?
Yeah, but I'm going to try and get the weight down.
Right.
So I don't know if I can or can't. If we get the weight down, they may not have a hammered edge like this. It all just depends on what I can. I mean, I have to carve it into graphite and see what I can get.
Yeah.
Oh.
Cool looking piece.
Appreciate it, King Roy. We got King Roy at 230. going once. King Roy at 230 going twice. King Roy at 230 going 3 times. And we are SOL. Shit out of luck. King Roy's taking that one home. Thank you very much, guys.
Nice job, Roy.
All right. Well, what we do have is we have some little half ounces that we'll offer. These will be at buy it now 47. I went ahead and hallmarked my little BL logo inside his mouth. So these are at buy it now 47. They all may squish out slightly different, but they're little half ounces. If anybody would like them, for buy it now 47.
1. Ben Rhetoric. 1. David Sweet. 1. Randy Combs. Roy Trejo. Brandon. Arnox, you better go back to work.
What?
Brandon's building up a big old tab here tonight. Anybody else? Put me down. We can talk afterwards. Oh wait, I'm seeing it. Yeah, no, I'm seeing them all. So you got Brad, you got Sterner, Brad V, Ben Rederick, David Sweet, Mike Roberts, Randy Combs, Dumps, Roy Trejo, Hard Knocks. Mike, your name should be on there.
Well, yeah, I got Sterner, Ben Rederick, David Sweet, Mike Roberts, Randy Combs, Dumps, Roy Trejo, Brandon, and Brad V.
Yep.
And you. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it.
This is 160 hours in a week.
All right. Well, I think that's probably about all I got tonight for me. And yourself, Ricky?
Yep. We get all three up. Yep. It'll be easy night. I guess I gotta show these. Just gonna melt them anyway, so I don't really care for these much, but these are Mr. Silver Stacker Halloween. I think they're just lasered on. I forgot who made them, but yeah, they're not like a press bar at all. Backs are fine. Randy wants to know if you can show that stand on the right. So these buy it now 75. If anybody wants their Halloween from a few years back, but it's almost like a laser. There's a little texture to it, so they are pressed, which is not the best. I do have 3 of them, but they're going to get melted.
Yeah, Randy. As soon as Ricky's done, I'll show you.
There you go.
I'm not sure which stand do you mean, Randy? On the right. This or this? This one?
Probably the right, yeah, probably that one. It's not for sale, but we're working on getting some of them.
These are a Will's Attic item right here. So it's the So Lovely Lady Lumps. And she's just, they're just wrestling.
Dude, that is so cool.
Yeah. We're going to have some of them sooner or later. Talked about them a while back.
The first one, I'm guessing that's the one you meant, Randy. I'm sorry, that one.
I think so.
Yeah, Mike. Huh. Man, where did all my? Oh, I bought a whole bunch of models too that are sweet. Yeah, Mike, I'll try and work on that. I've been slammed with creating a whole bunch of samples this last week for Ricky and myself for moving forward into this new coming year here. So as far as that goes, I will try and work on that for you, sir. I also have had several other things I've been working on. I had several of these pendants that I made and did over the holiday, Christmas gifts and things like that were ordered. So I'll try and get back on it. Big and meaty. All right. Well, we'll try and talk about that. But I will do my best to help you out and try and keep it in a weight that's not absolutely crazy. Oh, you did get yours, Jay? Thank you. Glad to know you got it. I meant to ask earlier, but then somehow Ricky's call got cut off and we didn't get all reconnected again. Why am I the only one up here?
All right.
Well, because you don't want to be a part of it.
You're the only good looking one.
No.
Now you're being sandwiched.
Oh, shit. What's
Monday.
Monday?
Today's Friday. You mean next Monday?
Couldn't have gotten it Monday. Oh, no. I'm confused.
Yeah, me too. Some super quick shipping.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't even get it shipped out till the other day, so I don't know how it got there that fast. Oh, almost there. All right. All right, so moving forward, you guys will see some more things that I make and create coming on here. Not that it'll necessarily be for everybody. I know not everybody actually wears jewelry and other things, but we'll be working on adding some more of that to the portfolio and different things. And then also working on trying to incorporate some rocks and other natural things into some of our work from stuff from around here. So see how that goes moving into the new year, but just trying to branch out into some different avenues. So stay tuned. But
silver's not easy. That's $70-some an ounce, and it's going to be $100.
Nope. So got to diversify some. Wearables is always a good way of doing that, and we'll see what happens with all that. So who knows?
Yeah, right now these pieces are below spot. You just don't know it yet.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's like anything you got 3 months ago. It's below spot. Way below spot.
Hey, Perspective Metals, or Ricky, can you post his info also in the group? Like on here, but in the comments, but also.
Yes, I think.
Well, we all are, Mike. That's how it works, right? You go, oh, it's going up. Buy some. Oh shit. It's going to go back up. I'm not worried about that. So it's just a matter of when.
First quarter, I think it's breaking 100.
Yeah,
It had some ups and downs in that period, but first quarter, I think it might.
all right, this is
who knows what's coming. It's going to be a wild ride for a little while here, I'm sure.
that's Chris's Facebook page. That's just straight Facebook. Let me get the other.
Yeah, and I have an Instagram, but it's basically my personal page, but it's been kind of transforming into more pours and family pictures now. So I might merge it into something else later.
It doesn't want to say what they are, but there you go. So that's
Ricky.
Yep.
So are you invoicing for any of the items that you and Chris are doing collaborative?
I'll invoice for them.
Yeah, because obviously I'm not invoicing for those.
Okay.
Well, why would I if I'm not making them, right?
True.
Yeah, good call.
Yeah, guys, I'll post all this stuff up, whatever we showed. I'll put on my page 3 pieces, 2 sizes each. And then it's going to be below spot probably in a month or 2. Yep, something like that. All right. Well, as usual, we always appreciate everybody.
Yes, thank you, everybody.
Right.
And moving forward, we'll see what's happening. What's going on, Ken Smith? Love to have you come on with us again sometime if you'd like. 10-8 pours.
Make some killer stuff too. Really cool stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Always
All you guys, as always, this platform is all of you artists that are part of our group, and or if you're new and you would like to be a part, we ask that you come on the live and show off your stuff and introduce yourself if you're new to the community. And once you do that, then you're more than welcome to post your stuff for sale in the Friday Night Feast group. We encourage that you post it on your own page as well, obviously, but the Friday Night Feast group is another avenue that you could utilize for posting your artwork. But that's what this group is about, and Friday Night Feast is about. So please don't hesitate to hit Ricky up. We'll schedule to get you on here on a week that works good for you guys. And we're usually pretty much open to any Friday that you guys would like. So just let us know. But yeah, Ken, that'd be awesome, man. So Ricky showed me some of the work you were doing over the holidays. It looks killer.
Yep. I'm always missing it because I'm not on Instagram much.
Yeah, it's hard to be everywhere. And as
well
as
comments. Yeah, there's 5 sale, 8 of them, 8 messages, so I know I'm out. But we appreciate everybody.
Yes, thank you very much, everyone. We hope you all have a great weekend. And thanks for helping kick off this 2026 first Friday night.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for the opportunity, guys.
Yeah, glad to have you.
Absolutely, Chris. Thanks for joining us, and hope to have you back again.
For sure.
All right. Well, that being said, everybody have a great weekend, and we'll catch you next Friday on the Friday Night Feast. Thanks for coming and hanging out, and we'll see you next Friday.
Thank you, guys.